Hi, my name is Prasun and I'm a full-time mandala artist. I draw illustrations, I draw doodle arts, and my main focus is mandala drawing. So I've been doing this from 2016 pre-COVID to till date. I started off as an engineer. I was a biotechnology research assistant working in Coimbatore. Then suddenly art attracted me. It was my yoga form, and now I'm a full-time artist. I've quit my engineering, which was a very difficult step, but I've never regretted it till now. I've been an artist since I was a kid, but changing the field to become a full-time artist was a slightly difficult decision, but I've never regretted about the decision, and I really enjoy working. Every day I wake up with a smile because my work is something that helps me a lot. So being a woman entrepreneur came with its own difficulties, which was a little difficult, where you have to stay away from the family and be away and focus on career, and that was okay. But when I became a mother, the difficulties were in other way. So I had Kiara in 2021 after COVID, which was itself a difficult time, but Kiara came and all the problems seemed very less after that. So she's a little bundle of joy who keeps running here and there, playing with all sorts of my materials, my art supplies. So anything that I got for myself has to be first shared with her. She used to throw these things away. And the point when she started drawing, she started playing around. She started taking my things and doing on the wall. So there were times where we sat together and painted, and most of the times it was very hilarious, where she took my pens and started drawing on my books, and that was very fun. She goes to play care, and she enjoys her time, and the bond we share, the love and the affection we share is completely different. In spite of all the fun and the emotion and the affection we share, being a mother and being a woman entrepreneur is very difficult. I wouldn't suggest anyone to do all of it together, but it has its own fun. But it's very difficult. I don't understand how come women handle all of it together, and how years along women have been doing it all together, taking care of family, all the household chores, taking care of the baby, and keeping themselves sane. So the mental state by the end of the day is something all away from what I was before Kiara. So it's very difficult. I don't know how mothers manage it. So I have a lot of support. So I am able to do this only because of the complete support from my family. So my sister takes her to daycare, my mom takes her to daycare, she takes her to playground, and we have household help. So when the mothers don't have that, it's very difficult. It is very impossible for a woman to carry out all the chores together. So my family is very helpful. So in the morning time, they take care of, my dad take care of Kiara, and then after that my sister takes her to daycare, and then my mom takes over her, feeding her, taking her bath, and everything is being carried out by my family. And that's why I stand at this position where I'm able to accomplish and do a business by myself. So it's not possible without this support. So any woman entrepreneur planning to carry out such a business, or if you have anything in mind, make sure that you have support from your family. And I really prefer if you took the chance and took the motive and took the all the inspiration that you get and focus it in your work. It's not wrong to leave your child with someone else, with your family member, and focus on your work. It's absolutely fine. It's not necessary that you have to be present 100% of the time with your child. There are times where I have focused on my work and my well-being more than Kiara, because happy mothers will make happy children. So it's very important that you make yourself happy. Take effectiveness and take measures to keep yourself satisfied, so that your child can have a better future. I had times where I had to, when my mom was also working, my sister was also going to school, and everyone, I used to take care of Kiara all day alone. And I completely lost my sanity. That's not healthy. That's very not healthy. You have to focus on yourself also. Now I go to gym, I take care of my work, I spend time away for Kiara. The me time for mothers is very necessary. Take care of that and then focus on your work also. It's not selfish. So that's something that you need to consider. Earlier, I faced a lot of difficulties when I have had to take care of Kiara by myself. So there are a lot of people assuming that because you take care by yourself, you might not know things. But frankly, a lot of women, they research themselves a lot. So anything about the child and everything, the mother knows the best. But a lot of people have assumptions that the mother might not know, and they provide their unnecessary opinions, which is something that makes a mother very uncomfortable. So so when I used to take Kiara somewhere outside, there are a lot of people making assumption, no, don't do this. So for me, I am very comfortable making Kiara play whatever she wants. So I don't make her, don't play with this, you'll get cold, don't play in the rain, you'll get cold. I don't have that assumption, so I usually let her do what she wants. I don't try to force feed her, I don't try to force my fears on her. So a lot of people find that a little not to the situation. They want me to do something which I don't prefer. So a lot of mothers, I've heard that they also see that in other mothers, and other mothers also suffer with this problem. So I think if people kept their opinions to themselves and let the mother nurture her baby according to her, then it would be much better. So when I started out as an artist, they were not very supportive heads, I remember, because artist in 2016, no one had known it. We were like, most of times I was like, okay, I'll just draw and keep it. So all the things that I drew were kept in a folder in my cupboard and never to be seen again. So a few of my friends, they forced me, like, why don't you post on social media? Social media is like the key now and everything. And even I never had any understanding about it. So I did not know about hashtags and reels, and nothing was there in anything like that. So it was very new. So skipping a career from being a successful engineer to an artist, a lot of people had comments to put on. So if you say it's an artist, oh, okay, what do you do for earning then? So a lot of questions came up like that. But then, yeah, eventually I had to prove myself along the way. So I had to say that, okay, this is how my earnings are going, this is how my work is going, a lot of people are asking. And then eventually what helped was a lot of interviews started coming up on my on the newspapers of Coimbatore. So Indian Express interviewed me, Hindu interviewed me, then a lot of other pages and social media websites and interviewed me. So that is something helped me to gain focus, and not just me. My parents became supportive after that, and they understood, okay, this is very good, this is a very successful field. And before being in Mandala Artist, a lot of people weren't there. So that is something that helped me a lot. But yeah, there are a lot of, you have to, at each and every step, even now, I come across a lot of people who find it very difficult to be an artist. They keep on coming and asking me for suggestion. So what I would suggest you is, what you're doing along with the way, what you're doing being an engineer or an architect or anything, keep doing that. And on the side, take time for yourself where you can be an artist or be a dancer, be a singer, anything. So do that at the side and do this also. Once you see that, okay, my work is flourishing, then you can maybe take the leap. So what I would suggest the society or the families of the mothers is, be supportive to the mother. If you see even a bit of talent in that person, support, give your time. It's no way harmful. If they flourish, they will be thankful to you for the rest of their lives. So be supportive to that mother. Show your support to them. Guide them if you have anything that you know about this field or any. It's not just being an artist. Let her be a dancer or just an IT professional. If you feel that she is interested and she might flourish in that post, give your time, support her by taking care of the child or helping her with the household. So not just out society, the parents or the families or the in-laws, be supportive to the mother. The husbands can also be doing that. So support the mother. She might flourish in some field and you will get all the credit for that. So if the society understands, it is a huge way ahead. So for me, my mom has been so supportive that she almost resigned her job to take care of Kiara so that I can work. So my family has been crazy supportive, and that's only reason why I've been working this much. Or else a few months back I just had given up because I couldn't do it. It's impossible, and it feels the mother feels guilty to leave the child and focus on herself. So make her not feel that guilt, maybe. So just help her out in the way, and I'm sure she'll be grateful to you her rest of her life.